Hey guys, it's Nikki. What you're about to watch is pretty much a short summary of what I did all day today. It's Tuesday and Armored Kill, the Battlefield 3 third expansion pack, just came out on PS3 for premium members, and I just so happen to be a PS3 premium member, so I get this absolutely first out of everyone. About time that the PS3 got some love. What you're going to be watching is obviously some Armored Kill gameplay. This is on Death Valley, and I am playing Rush exclusively. I got some other gameplay, but I'm going to save that for a different video. Right now I am trying to push up to take this A bomb site, and there are lots of people trying to eat my face off. I'm playing medic because that is my favorite class setup, although it is not very effective in this game mode at all whatsoever, because obviously there are more armored vehicles going around than people who need to be revived, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage in terms of trying to beat up things with metal around them. I will eventually come to my senses though and switch over to the engineer class because, well, this just is the complete opposite of Close Quarters, the last Battlefield map pack, which I played a ton out of, and I was a little skeptical about my performance in Armored Kill because I am vehically disoriented. I have no idea what I'm doing when I get around things that move faster than me and are bigger and have bigger guns. That's stuff I don't understand, but when it comes to shooting other people, I really have an easy time doing that, so I'm a little bit out of my element here. And typically I would cherry pick my gameplays to some extent. What goes through my video editing process is I'll record a bunch of gameplays, then just let them sit there and then be like, wait a minute, I haven't posted a video in a week. Then put some stuff together, even though I tried to cherry pick it and did it in advance. This isn't exactly cherry picked because, well, I only played for a day. Pretty much I got home, I downloaded everything, which took 2 hours. Battlefield 3 also had a patch, which changed a bunch of different things, which I will not talk about because that is not my job. It is a super long list, and I think it'd be pretty boring if I just sat here reading them off to you. But a patch came out, had to download that, and this map pack in itself was super huge. That took me forever to download, and I spent all night playing it, and I still haven't done my homework, and I'm going to be a zombie tomorrow at school. Anyway, enough about my problems though. Right now you're watching me play around in the Gunship, or as us COD noobs like to call it, the AC-130. This thing seems to be, now I don't want to give any first impressions because I don't want to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to save that for school. But the AC-130 so far seems to be really easy to shoot down. I'm not sure if it has any countermeasures or whatever because I didn't spend too much time in this thing because every single person on the map wants to be in it. This is a new vehicle and everyone wants to try their hand at it. I didn't really get to play with it too much, though the short clips you're going to see are the time I did have with the AC-130. This thing gets shot down so easily, though it does have flares, although I'm not entirely sure how you go about deploying the flares. I think maybe the person in the first seat gets to choose them, but I don't exactly know how. And jets really mess this thing up, especially if they get a strafing run on them with the bullets. That's not good for the AC-130, and it'll do some massive damage. So you really need to rely on your teammates' jets to take those jets out of the air to keep your AC-130 safe. I do believe there's only one on the map and it is available on the attacker's side for Rush, which is why I'm playing in it. But I am not going to talk about the AC-130 anymore because I am not too well educated in it. Also in this gameplay you're going to be seeing some jets. I didn't get too much time on the jets because once again everyone wants a jet and there are only 2 jets on the map. One for attacker and one for defender, I believe. I haven't seen any other ones in the air, at least for Rush on PS3. I'm sure on PC you got more people and all that cool stuff, so you guys are going to be a little bit different. But you're going to see a little bit of jet gameplay. I've been practicing jets even before Armored Kill came out, and before when I started Battlefield 3, I couldn't even get off the ground. I was absolutely terrible at flying jets, but now at least I can shoot someone down and evade a little bit. Unless someone's like a super pro jet flyer, then I'm going to have a little bit of problems. But as far as jets go, I'm actually semi-decent at them now. I can actually not crash into trees, so that's a good thing. Also, you're going to see after the jet gameplay, I'm going to be playing more of the objective. I'm going to be taking bomb sites because that's what I'm best at in Rush. I did start Battlefield back in BC2, and that helps me in my Rush. I know a little bit of tactics and stuff, and I really love playing the objective. So after this, after I get out of the air, I'm going to get back into my element and blow up some bomb sites. Alright, so let's talk about assignments for a second. Every map pack that comes out, and even between map packs sometimes, DayZ, EA, or whoever you want to call them, decides to release a few new assignments which can help you unlock content in the game. Now, back to Karkand, the first map pack had 10 assignments where you can get 10 new guns, and I really like that. I love new guns. They were all balanced. None of them were over the top, except the FAMAS on PS3 was a little questionable, although it didn't bother me very much. Anyway, new guns, I like that. I like shooting people in the face. I like bullets, and that was awesome. So going over to close quarters, also same thing, 10 new guns. I love all of them. They're pretty awesome guns. They're not, any of them are complete trash or anything. They're all decent guns. But then they started adding in camos, and dog tags. And a quick message to DayZ or whoever makes these decisions, I absolutely, and I think most of the community will agree with me, do not care about the color of my gun. It's kind of like how girls paint their nails, right? If you look at a girl with painted nails, you're going to be like, that's kind of extra pretty, right? But you wouldn't dock a girl down because her nails weren't painted. Same thing with guns. I absolutely do not care about the color of my gun. I will admit that it does add a little bit of style to the weapon, but nails, guns, I don't care. If they're gray, whatever, or whatever default color nails are, I don't care about camos, DayZ, especially if I have to work so hard for days, weeks, maybe even months to get some of these camos that are impossible to unlock for premium members. It blows my mind how difficult these are just to change the color of my gun. I just don't care enough to do that. And also with dog tags. I mean, given dog tags are a little easier to unlock, but I don't care about dog tags really. I have my cool dinosaur dog tag that I got from Dr. Pepper because I like to drink Dr. Pepper occasionally. That's pretty much it. I really don't need any more dog tags. So those little things I really don't like, but guns and stuff, awesome, as long as you can keep them balanced. And that was a quick rant. DayZ, EA, if anyone ever watches this, which they probably won't maybe, but camos and dog tags, not cool. Guns are cool. But along with Armored Kill comes new assignments, and with those assignments we can actually unlock vehicle attachments, which I think is a little lazy on DayZ's part, because why can't we just unlock the attachments along normal progression as usual and just get something else with attachments? I think they just kind of did it as maybe a shortcut or a different way to do it this time, but it's kind of an excuse to not add new content to the game. And I guess besides guns, I'm not really going to be satisfied with dog tag, camos, and attachment unlocks, so I guess they had to do that time around. And I do understand maybe they can't add more guns because they don't have balancing stuff figured out and all the coding for the new weapons, and maybe they don't know exactly what weapons to put in, but I still think it's kind of lazy. They promised 5 or 10 new assignments, and they just really don't do anything besides dog tags and attachments, and that's a little disappointing. Anyway, Armored Kill, not bad so far. I'm enjoying it, even though I've only been playing it for a day. That's not long enough for a review, so I'm not going to give one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. 2 of my older ones are going to pop up on the screen right about now. They should already be there. Thank you all for watching. I'll have more Battlefield 3 content coming at you soon, along with some other stuff that I like to play because I post a lot of variety on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all some other time.